Mrs. Johnson.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, I did. The child is now 18. I would like to be relieved of the child support payments.
Continue.
Because I've fulfilled my obligations in the amicable split that we had. So since the child is 18, I would like to be relieved of child support payments.
Okay.
She enters court with confidence, claiming her duty is over because her son just turned 18. She believes child support should end, but something doesn't feel right. The story sounds too neat, too simple, almost like details are missing. The judge listens carefully, and soon the truth begins to rise. What comes next changes everything.
Sir, how do you feel about that?
Ma'am, I don't know what kind of Afrocentrickery she's trying to run up in here, but it costs money to raise a child. I understand he's 18, but he's handicapped. He's special.
Okay, so now we're getting to the meat of it, because that's not what she just presented to me.
Well,
She
she's
just
acting
presented
special
it.
right now because she don't want to
Well,
pay this
sir,
money.
let's not do name calling. That's not nice.
I didn't call her no names, ma'am. I'm just saying she's acting special. All I know is this. It costs money to take care of this child. I don't have.
Now the father speaks. His voice is steady, but years of frustration echo through every word. Their son isn't just 18. He's living with a disability. This is not about age. It's about responsibility. As the judge listens, the mother's version of events starts to break apart, and what's revealed will shock everyone watching.
What type of disability does he
He has a
have?
mental disability, ma'am.
Okay. What type of medical bills does he have?
Currently, my bills are running about $1,800 a month. I have a garage. Obviously, by my dress and appearance today, I'm a simple man, but I make a clean living and do what I have to do. But I can only fix so many cars a day and have to put on helmets and change stuff. I don't have the time.
$1,800. That's how much the father pays every single month to cover his son's care. He works as a mechanic, struggling to keep his own life stable. But while fixing cars, he also carries the weight of endless expenses alone. The real question: where has the mother been through all of this?
What type of medical expenses does the child have on a monthly basis?
He has rehabilitation.
Okay.
He also has some vocational training skills to help him. We're trying to get him out there on his own a little bit.
Okay.
And he also has a speech therapist that comes in once a week also to help him out.
Okay. And other than that, is he does he have any other disabilities or anything?
Not really, other than, her not being around ever.
Okay.
That's the only disability that's really got it messed up.
Rehabilitation sessions, vocational training, weekly speech therapy. These aren't extras, they are survival needs. The father explains the services his son depends on, and with each word, the pain is clear. The cost isn't only financial, it's emotional too. His biggest struggle isn't the bills, it's the absence of someone who should have been helping.
And you want to be removed from child support, and you hear about all of the care that it takes to take care of your adult child who's disabled, well, has special needs.
Your Honor,
Make this good.
I'm going to make this good. Due to the fact that I have been around, I do contribute, I am there. My job takes me all over the world. Not only do I'm an educator, but I also have another son as well too, who is 16. I'm in both of their lives.
The judge turns directly to the mother. How could anyone walk away from a child with special needs? Her excuse: she's busy, traveling, and raising another son. But parenting has no pause button. Being a mother is full-time, and her answers sound empty. The judge isn't convinced, and the tension in the courtroom only rises.
Therefore, I need a little reprieve because there are certain things that I need to do with cash, certain investments I want to make.
When I speak, you stop talking, okay?
Sure.
You're doing a whole lot of talking and you're not saying anything, okay? Your child has needs that this man pays for. Rehab alone is $400 a month. Is this an expense that a doctor has told you that's going to be ongoing in the future?
Me, ma'am?
Yeah.
Enough, the judge demands. No more excuses. The numbers tell the truth. Rehab alone costs $400 monthly, and that's only one piece of the puzzle. The mother tried to minimize the facts, but courts don't work on fiction. Reality has stepped in, and now every hidden detail is being brought into the light.
Are asking me to stop paying child support today? You know what, ma'am, according to the paperwork that you provided, your child support is based on your annual income of $30,000 a year, right?
That is correct.
How much are you making now?
Probably a little more, over 10,000.
Okay.
Over that.
You know what? Let me ask him, because I don't think some of the information you're giving me is very truthful. Sir, how much money does she make a year that you know of?
When we first did the situation, she was making $30,000 a year.
The judge begins asking tougher questions. The mother claims she makes just $10,000 a year. But something doesn't add up. The father reveals a shocking truth that rattles the entire courtroom. She hasn't been honest about her income. She's been hiding money. But this time, the truth can't stay hidden any longer.
Ma'am, how much money do you make a year, truthfully?
Truthfully, about 42,000.
You make 40.
But see, he negates to say.
No,
Okay.
no, ma'am. You made more money, and you tried to. First of all, I feel offended that you came into my courtroom and tried to downplay what the situation was, what it was in the first place. You made it appear as though this child turned 18 and your child support should naturally terminate. That's not what's going on. Your child has special needs that this man has been paying for.
$42,000. That's her real income. Not 10, not 15, but 42. Yet she stood before the court pretending she had nothing. The judge is furious at the lies. She tried to deceive the system, but her secret is now public. The courtroom shifts, and finally, the truth takes the center stage where it belongs.
You have gotten a $12,000 raise, in a sense, of salary.
Period of time.
And he, excuse me?
See, that's the reason I got
Even
rid of
over a
her
period of
first.
time. Today, you make more money. Ma'am, so you said you make $42,000 a year. According to my calculation, that's about $3,500 for gross a month. That puts your net resources at $2,948.13. Who carries the health insurance on the child?
That would be me, ma'am.
The verdict is in. $471.70 per month. That's her new responsibility. Calculated fairly based on her real income and her son's real needs. For the father, it's a relief. But before the session ends, he raises one more request, surprising the courtroom with another emotional turn.
Is there anything further?
Well, I was hoping, ma'am, if I could get a little boost in that, because the youngest son, he currently is being tested as well for some problems that he may be having.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
this is not the platform for you to be asking for an increase, and you just heard what this woman makes, and you heard me do the calculation based on what it is that she makes.
Well, I just asked, ma'am.
No.
The father speaks again, sharing that another son might also need additional support. His concern is real, but the judge stands firm. This is not the time for new claims. The law has already decided, and the numbers cannot change. The courtroom falls quiet, waiting for the judge's final closing words.
That's not how these things are done. You cannot get an increase from what she's making. What she makes is what she makes. Child support is based on a calculation. It's that simple. Now, if you want to do something later and file something in court once it's been diagnosed, what your other child may have, then you can do that. But until then, is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. You all may be dismissed.
You want a clown.
These wing together now.
The case is closed. The judge dismisses the court with a clear message. Support isn't about convenience, it's about care. One parent carried the weight. The other tried to escape it. The figures don't lie, and the ruling follows the law. But was justice truly served? That question is now left for you to decide.